With summer coming up, I think it's very important that we do rest. And for those who remember yesterday's gospel, when Jesus speaks to his disciples, twice telling them to rest in him, for all those who are weary and are carrying heavy burdens, and to encounter the heart of the Lord, who is gentle and humble of heart, and we will find rest for our souls. I think when we have these moments of rest, I think there are also times of reflection to kind of reflect upon the direction of our lives and how the Lord guides us in all the affairs that we've experienced over a period of time, maybe since last summer, for instance. And I would say maybe to laugh sometimes at the way that God seems to work in the midst of what goes on in life. And I think we have to appreciate at the same time that God's will is being done in the midst of God's presence and what He's doing. And I mention this because for the weekday readings, we've been reading from the book of Genesis. And here we have moments of laughter. That when Abraham is told that he will have a child of his own with Sarah, he laughs. Sarah is told in her old age that she will bear a son. She laughs. They even name their son Isaac, which in Hebrew means to laugh. That here is a God so intimate with us, that his ways are so confounding or even absurd. One laughs, like, how is this possible? And even throughout the whole of the Israelite people, that in Deuteronomy chapter 7, they say, what gods are so close to different nations as the Lord is with us? And sometimes with that intimacy, we become confounded. And in today's passage from Genesis, we have Jacob, who's stolen the birthright from his elder brother Esau. And by virtue of stealing the birthright, which his mother Rebekah helped do that, Esau is upset. He was hungry, so he sold his birthright for a bowl of stew, which meant that he has the honor of being the firstborn and also a double share of Isaac's inheritance. And so here Jacob flees from Esau because he's mad. He's been duped. And nonetheless, the Lord is with Jacob. Jacob's ladder and this great dream of the Lord being present, so much so that he names the place Bethel, which means house of God. And so again, another absurdity it seems here that Jacob will be kept safe because Jacob promises, Lord, if you keep me safe away from what Esau intends to do to me, I will worship you. And to think that from Jacob, this great sin, will come Jesus. And another moment of laughter is in today's passage in which this little girl has died, and Jesus says, I will lay my hands on her and she will live. What's the response? They laugh at him. But nonetheless, Jesus knows that what he is doing is very confounding, and yet by virtue of this synagogue leader's faith, that his daughter is healed. So what about us? I think that we do have to spend time in our daily lives or moments like the summer to rest in the Lord and to appreciate all that he has done for us. In the moments in which we feel absolutely confounded, in the midst of great suffering, we have to know that the Lord is with us, and we have to put our faith in him. We have to pray the great prayer, the intercession of the Our Father, thy will be done, thy will be done, thy will be done. And then we have to trust that maybe in the moments in which we feel abandoned, we have to appreciate the Lord is with us. What nation has the Lord so close to us as the Lord is with us? And indeed, he is with us. And somehow we can see in moments of reflection, we laugh at how the Lord has made his will come, that his will is for our salvation and the salvation of the whole world. So let us bask in this intimacy we have with the Lord and share this good news with others. The Lord fills us with the wisdom of his scriptures and even his body and blood to encourage those who are confounded in faith, those who find faith absurd or life absurd. And let's just laugh with them and say, the Lord is with you. Let his will be done, and he will give you a place of rest in him.